I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.
Hello fellow nerds and crafters. Today I'm doing an extra video for Easter. I'm using these molds I got from Temu, but this one you might have seen if you see people who get the resin molds box. It was in that box for this month, I believe. I just got them off of Temu, like I said. This one is a little egg jar with a cute little bunny on top. So I'm getting ready for a market during the Easter weekend, so I decided to film this extra video, and I'm very dangerously tilting these open jars of pigment paste by Just Resin. This one's in titanium white. And I'm going to pour the bunny sitting on top of the egg just in white, so it looks kind of porcelain-y. Porcelain-y isn't even a word, I don't know. So the bottom / top of this has little ruffled edges to look like a broken egg. So I just took my micro brush and tried to put a little bit of resin in there so that I wouldn't get bubbles, but it's actually easier to do what I'm going to do next, which is just fill it up with more resin and squeeze out the bubbles. And then go back in with the micro brush again and just sweep under them. I'm going to put that in the pressure pot and then fill up the bottom half. So the bottom also has the little ripples, but they're on the bottom, so gravity will help here. I'm just going to pour a little bit of resin in first and then squeeze along the bottom to make sure there's no bubbles stuck in there. Then continue to fill it up and put it in the pressure pot when it's almost full, and fill it all the way to the top once it's in the pressure pot. So I needed some extra resin to do the next piece, so I added a little bit more into this white cup and a little bit more colorant. And then I took this cranberry color, and yes, I did spill it out of the jar, which was annoying, and I had to clean that up. Once I had that cleaned up though, I could go ahead and pour. I'm doing the top portion of it, the bunny ears, just in white. They are straight, so there shouldn't be anywhere bubbles can catch, but just in case, I filled it up and squeezed the ears. Next, I'll fill in the hat. I decided to go with this pink to make it more Eastery, but I really want to try this again and make it more of like a magic bunny in a hat situation. So a black hat and white bunny ears, and maybe put in a red ribbon around it or something like that. I just went around the base there of the hat and gave it a squeeze to make sure I removed any air pockets. And I was running low on my resin. I had a little bit of leftover out to the side, so I just poured that in and mixed it up, and it mostly is the same color. So I'm going to take those, put them in the pressure pot, and fill them up to full. We're going to start unmolding the hat bunny first. I had a little bit of trouble getting over the lip of the hat here. I wish I had just poured some or sprayed some alcohol there. It would have made it a lot easier to demold. I really like how the edge of the hat isn't just flat, it's got this little ruffle to it. I did learn for this one, however, I did spray a little bit of alcohol in there and the ears popped right out. They were really easy. This mold is so cute. I love this one. While I'm demolding the bunny on the egg, I'd like to ask if you could please leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you haven't, and give me a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video, because it will really help my channel grow. With the alcohol, that popped out really easily. It does need a little bit of trimming on the bottom, but there were no bubbles in the ruffled egg part. There were 2 bubbles on the top part, but not actually in the ruffly egg portion. And oh my gosh, this bunny is so cute. It ends in a perfect spot. I think I could do that bunny a separate color and then the egg fully white. The only thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it off camera, is I'm going to choose between these pink markers, and I'm just going to color in the inside of the ears on this bunny. So here is the finished pictures. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks, bye!